Hello and hi everyone, my name is Rebecca Awalin. I am electrical engineering student at University Tun Hussein Malaysia. I'm glad and proud to present to you my conceptual paper in the Imccrt conference in 2022. The name of this conceptual paper is Application of Artificial Neural Network and Graphical User Interface for Photovoltaic Power Prediction. So let's go through the introduction. Photovoltaic, which is PV or solar energy, is the most important, clean, renewable energy source with the greatest potential for solving the world's energy problems. In recent years, a large number of PV generators have been deployed in on-grid and off-grid systems. PVs are made of silicons or other materials that convert sunlight directly into electricity and have a cheap cost and high efficiency. PV power generation system will become more widely used in the future due to the predicted cost reduction in PV technologies. The graphical user interface, which is GUI system, which is an interactive visual component that can get PV forecasting data and estimate power data as both visual and vector data, will be used to develop this prediction. The artificial neural network (ANN) system will also be implemented into the GUI by its self-learning, self-organizing functions, and high-speed computing capabilities. These are specialized at dealing with complex nonlinear problems without assuming the relationships between variables. And this paper aims to look into the potential of using ANN and GUI to predict power output from a PV panel system. For the application of ANN in PV power output prediction, ANN is a method for reconfiguring the network system in the human brain to solve engineering or technology problems such as prediction values, classification, observation, and so on. Even if the input-output data connection is unclear, ANN may be quite beneficial for modeling or prediction. ANN has been applied for PV output prediction at an outdoor test facility at National Institute of Solar Energy, which is NISE in Gurgaon. A correlation analysis is performed on the estimate and measure data using the ANN topology using complex formulas, and the result that obtained can carry out on SunPower Max-on technology module. Feed-forward neural and radial-basis neural networks are two distinct ANN topologies used. They have concluded ANN models provide an interactive user interface while simplifying the computational process at the consequence of increasing error variance. In 2021, Stoyanov and Dragunov have implemented ANN in forecasting of PV plant output power in Oriohovo, community of Ljubimets, Bulgaria. Each architecture was tried numerous times to avoid unexpected results. Due to the significant difference between solar irradiance and PV output power, the presence of output power in the first two sets of inputs increases the error. As a result, good forecasts are observed not only for clear days but also for cloudy and partial cloudy days, with comparison of measured and forecasted PV output powers. This enabled the developed ANN to be used for forecasting in a variety of meteorology scenarios. The findings indicate that the proposed methodologies for estimating PV power plant generation are practical and achievable. ANN approach was implemented to predict solar irradiation and load power usage for the PV system. They used and compared a variety of various configurations such as varying the number of layers, the set of inputs, and the number of hidden neurons. This study discovered that the variant configuration have an influence on the accuracy of the ANN prediction. To enhance accuracy values, many steps can be employed. However, the mechanism for finding the optimum or most appropriate ANN configuration has yet to be established. This is due to the fact that, as previously stated, different ANN configurations vary from application to application. Next, the researcher has established an experimental dataset of the STPV grid connection solar system for hot and humid climatic conditions. If a power station operates or breakdown results in a data gap, the next step is to remove the missing or unusual data. For this reason, historical datasets must be standardized in order to be used with a feed-forward neural network. Since the findings are a single set of weight, conventional network training methods allow prediction to be generated using the methodology. They discovered that the performance of solar energy application is affected by their geographical location. They came out with the conclusion that the experimental data is applied to predict the output of the PV system. In 2017, Baptista applied ANN to forecast the electrical energy production of a PV system. One of the authors' concerned about using ANN is determining the number of hidden neurons. This is due to the fact that there are no precise approaches for determining the right number of hidden neurons for each ANN setup. As a result, this research analyzed two distinct strategies for determining the number of hidden neurons. Kolmogorov theorem and the rule of thumb are two of these strategies. Furthermore, this research has effectively used ANN to the sector most closely may be extended to forecast the output power of additional PV components such as battery banks, for example. Other than that, ANN has been developed for predicting the yield and GHG emission of sugarcane production that was carried out in Kazakhstan province of Iran. In this study, the energy used in sugarcane production was expected for energy analysis without taking in consideration environmental energy sources such as radiation, wind, rain, and so on. Energy consumption in sugarcane production was estimated using direct and indirect energy sources by multiplying inputs and output per hectare by their energy equivalent coefficient. As the result, due to the obvious low efficiency of energy conversion in electric motors utilized for agriculture in the research region, the electricity contributed was the largest. In conclusion, the proposed ANN have the highest potential for predicting sugarcane yield and GHG emissions. Next, for the application of GUI in PV power output prediction, predicted solar power data that is accurate contributes to load forecasting studies and solar power investing. The estimation of solar power is directly connected to effective energy efficiency improvement studies and grid operation. As a result, solar power estimate is necessary for both steady supply during day and advanced production scheduling studies. MATLAB has been implemented to develop a graphical user interface GUI for estimating day-ahead solar power. The day-ahead hourly global sun radiation has been predicted and the solar radiation of the curved surface has been measured and converted to solar energy. According to the forecasting findings, clear sky days have more accurate radiation from the sun and solar power prediction data than other day classifications such as cloudy and rainy season. Cloudy day data is required for day-ahead radiation from the sun or solar power prediction in order to achieve more precise estimation results. As a conclusion, the developed GUI is simple to use and the functionality of the GUI allows users to adjust various settings and see all the results. In 2020, GUI also have been developed by Velasco and Ostia, which is focused on the development of application software that will be beneficial on the study side so that they can have a user-friendly prediction software that will assist and act as a guideline for their power conservation. The program may then analyze the model's performance in terms of mean square error (MSE) and mean average percentage error (MAPE). The prediction software could import Excel file into its system and export the Excel file after a prediction phase via a GUI and display them on the screen after the simulation analysis. It could also forecast and display the result of one or two prediction models. The researcher discovered that the program could also compute and indicate the MSE and MAPE of the prediction of the GUI. The researchers have developed a MATLAB software with GUI to study the efficiency of solar tower power plant (STPP). STPP is an effective platform for converting solar energy into electricity. The GUI-based program process was established and developed to display the output of the STPP performance. The program's predictions are evaluated by comparing their output to the 5 outcomes of previous study that used the comparable inputs. As a result, the performance and impacts of numerous variables on STPP performance may be determined by generating STPP performance GUI code. With annual solar irradiation, latitude and loss data as input, the generated MATLAB GUI calculates total energy production as kilowatt-hour according to the Kobelkaya and Kenkaya. In addition, one-axis and two-axis solar tracking system as well as fixed system are introduced to the GUI as alternative. It was observed that the estimation findings are consistent with actual application value. All three categories may be seen together in comparison mode. As an outcome, the MATLAB GUI for predicting PV system power output now functions reliably, and total annual energy production of silicon-based PV system has been introduced. Other than that, GUI also has been developed to forecast daily global solar radiation (GSR) in Turkey, Eastern Mediterranean area. The researcher used a GUI to provide a simple implementation of an ANN method-based daily GSR estimation model and to measure a graphical representation of the estimation of in daily radiation curve. In order to develop the GUI, the best and most reliable ANN model with the highest accuracy is chosen. The GUI's input parameters include geographical and meteorological data, which may be acquired quickly from meteorological surveys. As a result, the variants are clearly defined and the inaccurate data is instantly seen. In conclusion, this paper presents a review of artificial neural network, ANN, and graphical user interfaces (GUI) for photovoltaic power prediction. The main advantages of ANN and GUI are the ability to analyze the input-output relationship with plenty of program and help in improving the user's functionality, which make it easier to learn. This research also provides information based on the review of the potential of using ANN and GUI to predict PV output, which may be useful in future research. The configuration, input and output of ANN with combination of GUI that provide users with instant visual feedback on the effect of each action and allows multiple programs that may effectively increase the efficiency of the PV power prediction. And that's all from me. Bye. Thank you.